Hello all, welcome to the engine channel. In today's video, let's discuss about this e-bike display. This is a Bafang brand that is used for most of e-bikes for Bafang manufacturer. Basically, this one is for UART protocol and is the model BN136. So let's power on this e-bike display outside the e-bike and check for the parameters and the functions in the display. Basically, to connect outside of e-bike, we need to know exactly which one is the wiring of the connector. Basically, we have the pin 1 is GND, 2 is TX, 3 is the positive power that is connected to the battery. Pin number 4, the RX for UART protocol, and pin number 5 is the power lock, responsible to turn on and turn off your controller of your e-bike. Basically, let's power up. We have here a USB power supply that will be step up the 5 volts DC to 24. It's not usually the 48 volts of the battery, but we can use for power on the e-bike and make some test. So we don't have any problem regarding to use this power supply that is less than e-bike battery. So let's proceed with the connector. Let's put the negative wire in pin number 1 and as well the positive and number 3. And let's energize the e-bike display. As you can see, nothing happened. This e-bike display have the power button behind and 2 navigation buttons in front. Very simple, only 3 buttons. It's waterproof and the shape is very good. The design, I like it, very small. When you compare to the other e-bike display, you can see the difference. Less than the half of the size, okay? So let's power up with 26 volts. Let's change for less voltage, 24. Let's see if you power up. So basically we need to press. If you just press, nothing happens. So we need to press and hold. Then we can see the information in the display. Basically the first 2 algorithms is the speed. Then we have odometer here, and in case of some error we have the information right here. I'm getting this error because I don't have the controller connected, it's only the power supply. As I told to you guys, there is a protocol that the e-bike display change data with the controller. So if you don't have the controller, you get this fault, but it's not a major error. We can proceed with the tests. So then we have the shift gears that you can change 0 to 5 to the buttons in front of the e-bike display. And below we have this bar graph that, as per manual, supposed to be the level of the battery. However, as we can change the voltage here and nothing happens to the bar graph, so we don't have any change in the bar graph, I believe that this information comes to the network protocol, to the communication protocol, UART protocol. Then the controller sends the information of the battery level to the e-bike display to show here to you. Okay? So let's proceed with the parameters. Basically, if we touch and hold both buttons at the same time, we can change miles per hour to kilometers per hour. If you press again, we'll come back to the menu. When you press again and then press the button behind, we have the backlight. We can increase. There are 3 levels. Okay. Then if you press again the back button, we have the auto power off in minutes. So means that if you set 5, after 5 minutes without any movement of your e-bike or any change in the display will turn off, and as a result your e-bike as well, the controller and the battery will cut off. Okay, and then if you press again, we go to the main menu. Okay, so let's discuss about the pinout, because we have the PL. PL means power lock, is located to the pin number 5. So this is important to diagnostic your e-bike display if is working properly or not. Basically what we need to do is measure between the pin number 5, the power lock, and the ground. So to do this, I have this multimeter here, and as well I have this connector here. Then I will connect to this pin number 5 to check what is the voltage and what is happening when we are off. Okay, let's power off the display, and then let's proceed to connect here to measure as a GND, as a negative reference. As you can see, we have 0 volts. When we power up, we have 25, almost 26 volts. That is the power supply voltage in the power lock pins. So means that when we energize, when it turn on the e-bike display, we have voltage out in the power lock button that will be energize the controller, and as a result you can move your e-bike. However, if you don't have any voltage in this pin, means that your e-bike display need to be replaceable, because we will not turn on the controller, and as a result you cannot move your e-bike through the motor. Okay, when you power off, as you can see, we have the drop of voltage to 0. One interesting that if you press very quick, we can see as well that the voltage change. So we need to press and hold to turn on the display and keep the output of power lock on, and then we can use your e-bike normally. Okay, for this video, that's it. I hope you enjoy. This display is very simple, but if you don't know exactly how it works, will be cause trouble, then this video is for troubleshooting, especially in the case that your controller is not powering on. Okay, if you like this such of content, consider to subscribe, and see you soon in the next video. See you.